That was a really incredible thing was the Warrens, they work pretty closely with the church, and they it's really interesting. Okay, so one side of them they're very spiritual, right? They're very faith based, and I wanted to bring that into this movie, but I didn't want it to be preachy, so to speak, right? It's just who they are. It makes them who they are, and I think it gives the character more dimension. I didn't want to try and take that away. It's such a big part of how they live their life. So there's that part of their life where they believe in, they strongly on their faith, and then there's the other part like Ed, who used to be a sailor, and so he's so matter of fact with how he approached this, so for him, coming in to check on a haunting or trying to perform an exorcism like that, it was like fixing a kitchen sink. He was very practical and very matter of fact about it, and I thought that was what made it so interesting, from a filmmaking standpoint, and I really wanted to capture that. He was very blue collar in his approach. He was like a plumber, an exorcist plumber. I did not want to go to their house. I was invited many times, and I said, nope, no thank you. I was also invited to the parents' house as well. Yeah, that's the really scary one. And that's still around. And I actually think when we started shooting the film, that house was on the market for sale. So you guys should look it up if you want a house, a nice house up in Rhode Island, someplace, beautiful farmhouse. Judy she hated the Annabelle doll. She wasn't a big fan of the Annabelle doll, and so so we tried to bring that sense into the movie as well. She did not like that. She had issues with the Annabelle doll, and I guess just that room in general. Listen, I don't know what to say. I know what you guys are going to ask me, which is, why would you have a room like that in your house, right? I don't know. They do. You guys will find out. I'm sure you see pictures, right? Pictures. Annabelle, the Annabelle doll, is actually a Raggedy Ann doll. I could not go to the company that makes Raggedy Ann and say, "Hey, can we portray your doll? The product that you make is this thing that is a conduit to demonic spirits." No, we just couldn't, and so I kind of have to find new way. I have to create my own. All the things in the haunted museum were basically created but based on what they have in their house. Now, okay, I will say that Ed is a painter, right? He's an artist and he's a painter, right? We did use his painting in the haunted museum. He has a lot of his paintings everywhere, and we just thought his painting fitted perfectly into our movie version of their haunted museum, and that's what we have in there.